Hello everyone, this is me Sadia here, and I am doing your second week of June reading starting from 8th to the 14th of June 2019. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. So let's see what's coming up for Aquarians for the second week. The format of the reading is going to be slightly different this time. I'm going to be pulling 4 cards from the Rider-Waite deck and 1 card at the end of the reading from the Secret Language of Color cards. So let's see what's coming up for Aquarius. Be mindful of the fact it is a general reading. It may or it may not resonate with everyone out there. So pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. You can always reach out to me for a personal reading on my email ID in the description box. You can also check out the affirmations that I do offer, which are spiritually charged and they work really fast. So you can get your set of affirmations done as well. You can check the description box for that as well. You can follow me on Instagram where I do upload daily readings, so if you don't want to miss out on them, you can do that as well. The link to my Insta profile is in the description box. So let's begin. Judgment paired up with Ace of Pentacles and Two of Wands and Three of Cups. At the bottom of the deck you do have the World and King of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So perfect. Your affirmations, your prayers, your efforts are now being answered. Like, whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been, working towards, you are going to get the fruits of your labor. But I do see this for very few of you, the quicker that you're going to receive this, what you prayed for, especially if it applies to your money, if it applies to your job, the quicker you're going to get it, the sooner you're going to kind of it's more like it's I am picking up the energy of handsome amount of money coming to you which you prayed for, and it's being taken away from you as well. And the reason, or for those of you, it is going to be it is going to come true for those of you only who misused it, for those of you only who took it for granted, for those of you only who earned this money through wrong means, and they are going to they are going to be given whatever they asked for, but they are soon going to be left with the same thing as they had before. The reasons will be different for different people, but I do see that for some of you I do pick up the energy of you wasting your money on having parties, spending a lot of money on unnecessary things is what I'm picking up. It's like spending money at parties and doing things like that, because with the Ace of Pentacles most of the time you do receive the money, but it kind of for some situations the Ace of Pentacles can mean that you have to the way you received it, it's like if you earned it through false means or through wrong means, you are going to get left, you are not going to be left with that money in your bank or whatever it is. So be mindful of that. Be true to yourself, be true to the people that you get this money from, because and be careful of how you use this money, because the money that you're going to get is going to be huge, but if you don't use it wisely, you are not going to have that much money left in future for you. So be mindful of that as well. I would also suggest you to find a way to use or invest this money to something big, something that is going to help you to give you more money in future out of this money, like some sort of business investment. Use this money to invest into something that you can get more money out of, rather than misusing it or using it for just for the sake of happiness, or for maybe for sexual pleasures, for drinks and stuff like that. If you really want that money to stay with you, really need to think properly, plan properly, and go for that. Because I do see for some of you, because it's more like you are going to get the money, but the there is going to be some sort of karmic thing that you would be getting caught up into. So be mindful of that. Let me pull out card for the Judgment here. For some of you, I'm picking up the energy that you are getting money through your spouse. But the inability of making the right decisions at the right time is going to make you lose the money, like I just said. So be mindful of that. Like, don't, if you are lending money to your spouse, be mindful of the fact that this person, whoever you are lending money to, is not misusing the money. Be mindful of that, because I do see that this person is going to misuse it. They are going to take advantage of your love. And yeah, you would be, situation might seem very happy, might seem like everything is now going smoothly in your life, but soon you are going to have that the bumpy road back in your life. So be mindful of that. Don't waste the money, because if you do that, you are not going to have what you want. So if you really want to be stay financially well, you really need to have a proper plan, how to use it, how to invest the money that you got, or that you would be getting during the second week of June. So be mindful of that and use it wisely, and invest it wisely as well, if you really don't want to lose the money that you are getting. So let's see. And if the energies are reversed for you, be mindful of the fact that if you're not the one who is lending money to your spouse, then your spouse might be lending money to you. So your spouse has to be very careful with how you spend the money. The color guidance for you is enjoy clear hearing. Mauve is your color for the second week of June. For those of you who are receiving this amount of money through bank loans, you really have to be very sure about what are the the contract points that they have mentioned. Like, you really need to be very certain about every single detail on that contract that you have. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you people. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe, and share. And if you're willing to get a personal reading in your particular situation, you can always reach me out for a personal reading. So yeah, till I do the next reading for you people, take care. Bye bye.